Welcome back to another Europe Chronicle and our first stop in Italy, Firenze. This little town in Italy has a special piece of my heart and I'm so excited to be back after 8 years.
What are you doing?
We decided to fly from Paris to Firenze because it was just such a long train. Although it would have been incredibly beautiful, we just didn't have the time. But after a lot of travel complications from Ty and Bella, we finally made it and enjoyed our first taste of authentic Italian food for the trip. And of course, that was followed by a visit to the Gelatissimo for our first gelato of the trip. After spending our morning at the laundromat, we decided to go to the Mercato to get some takeaway breakfast and fuel ourselves for the massive day we had ahead. I absolutely adore the culture in Firenze and the beautiful buildings, and this Duomo just proves how incredible the architecture is. Unfortunately, we weren't able to view the Duomo from inside because it was peak summer and the lines are wrapped around the Duomo, but it was so incredible just to sit there in awe for a few minutes. This day was really about finding our feet, exploring Firenze and taking a cheeky little look at a few shops. And after spending an hour in Zara to buy absolutely nothing, the weather forced us undercover, where we enjoyed spremuta,
I love spremuta.
a beer and some pasta, of course.
Oh, there's more. Oh, this is left-handed. Left-handed.
On this day, my mental health was not doing very well, but Ty thought he was taking us to a teppanyaki, and instead we found this very expensive but incredible Korean barbecue. I dream of this food every single day, and although it was very expensive, I would recommend going back 1,000,000 times. I'm a little bit stubborn and I've always believed that eating something that isn't traditional to an area is a crime. However, I would go back here out of anywhere in Firenze. It was incredible and probably the best meal I've had in my entire life.
Original wasabi, like 300 euros per thingo. 400 euros per kilo. Ginger, salt, some onion thing, and then the shrimp of the 3-month aged wagyu. Yeah.
I continued my ritual of taking time out for myself each morning while Nick was still sleeping and just trying to ground myself mentally and physically.
What is this, man? Nick?
That's what they ask you to do.
They didn't ask you to do anything. They gave us sugar, just in case.
No, they give you sugar.
And Nick
for you
is
to put it
mixing
in.
it with his spremuta.
Why wouldn't they tell you to put it in? If they didn't want to go in.
This is disturbing. Just cause. Give us a review.
Way better.
Boom.
100 times better.
No.
After grabbing some colazione and some spremuta, we decided to head to the leather market. Once again, I have so many leather regrets and I really strongly believe in buying something if you see it and like it, because you're not going to go back. But we explored Ponte Vecchio before going to this TikTok claimed best gelatissimo in Firenze, and I definitely think it was. Nick and I spent the night strolling the streets and stumbled across what was possibly the best pasta I had the entire trip.
Looks beautiful. Hello, I'm currently
in my room by myself. Nick's at the pub. I haven't really talked at all in the moment in this series. On day 2 of London, after you would have seen the Notting Hill stuff, I had a massive wave of depression hit over me. I've cried pretty much every single day except one in the last 2 weeks. Obviously, it is really, really hard going on a trip with your ex-boyfriend, especially when things were ended externally. No matter how amicable and mature it ends, you're going on this trip with someone that you love so much, and you have spent, I've spent 3 years of my life being in love with Nick. Doing a trip that you had planned for a couple, everything I planned, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing for me and Nick, this is going to be so cute, oh imagine the photos we're going to get here together. And I think going on this trip and it not being the way that it was initially planned is so hard, and it's so triggering no matter how healed and how good I thought I was. It's obviously really triggering. So I just wanted to come on and kind of explain, for me to watch back and know that the pain was worth it in the end. It does make me excited that one day I'm going to do a trip like this with someone that I can be with. I feel so guilty for crying every single day. I feel like when my mental health is really bad, I just can't get out of my head. When I feel it a lot. And I can't just go home and have my alone time and have my alone space. I can't go hug my mum, which I really, really, really want to hug my mum. I'm just sick of being sad all the time. But anyway, I hope that one day I can just sit back and laugh and go, wow, I can't believe I did that. I love you guys, and I'm sorry that I'm not vlogging very much.
Then there's no way, surely it would be times 60, because that's in an hour, you know what I mean?
If Bella's future kids are watching this one day, this is your mom, and she's just discovered what kilometers per hour means.
Oh my god! That's why I was like, it doesn't make sense. Why is it saying per hour?
Many times is 60.
This is why
Because
I say
it's
you don't have common sense.
60 minutes an hour. So I thought, if we're going 120 right now at this minute, then in an hour we're going to be doing it by 60, you know?
Okay, so 120 times 60.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we're going to travel 7,200 kilometres in an
No,
hour?
well, I didn't think about it as in we're travelling that far. I just thought that was the speed. That wasn't
So
how
you're
far we're
7,200
travelling.
kilometres in an hour?
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but do you have your calculation, speed equals distance over time?
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mount Laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden, I'll follow only golden.
Mi sono svegliato, ho provato l'invado e questo è il fiore del partigiano morto per la libertà. Scusate. Sono dentro di me, forse stammi più vicino, sarà perché ti amo, il verso. E le giorni passeranno. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao.
The one thing I wanted to do was go to a vintage photo booth in Firenze, and while everyone was still asleep, I decided to get up and take myself there, and I was so proud of myself for doing something that I wanted to do and not letting anyone stop me. But sadly, our time in Firenze had come to an end, and we got on a train and headed to Roma. See you soon!